Hello there, you gorgeous Pisces, my fish, my peeps. Welcome to my channel, igtarot, your neighborhood intuitive guide. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. For my returning subscribers, I really appreciate your love and support. This journey has been there are no words. I can't even verbalize it, honestly. I think Mercury has something to do with that, honestly. And for the newbies, welcome to my channel, Lillian. Please join our community here. Please subscribe. We have a lot of fun on my channel. You know, I'm a very bubbly personality. I bet you can't guess where I'm from. I'll give you a hint. Rooibos tea comes from my country and is only grown in the Cederberg. So, most antioxidants than any other tea, if you didn't know. Rooibos. Sorry, had to get into that. Warming my tummy. It helps with everything, just so you know. Sleep, digestion, stroke, even heart conditions. So we've been told. You know, I grew up drinking this as a child. Okay, anyway, moving away from the tea now. So let me get into your energy, guys. Okay, we're in November. We're in Scorpio season. Your sister sign. Okay, so all about, you know, soulmate, sexuality, the watery things that have meaning, have value, things in your life that your dreams, your hopes, your philosophy, right? I feel like some of you want to relocate, like you want to change. Yeah, you feel like the space you're in may not give you. There's just this desire to move. That like the space you're in isn't. It's like lived out its chapter. It's lived out a cycle. And remember, we are closing out a lot of cycles right now. You know, with Mars ruled Scorpio and Pluto giving us all this transformative energy. There's going to be a lot of things internally that are changing for you. Okay. And it's going to come a lot with, you know, your philosophy, digging deeper within yourself, higher studies even. That's why there's this need for like change, need for something different. You know, Scorpio rules the death card in the major arcana, which is all about endings, which bring new beginnings, transformation, big time changes. And it's all good. It's important for us, right? But I also feel like you want to travel. You may be wanting to get like into more the holistic side of things, maybe get a yoga cert or Reiki cert. Maybe get into the esoteric spiritual arts, maybe even tarot, right, like this. But there's certainly some form of digging deeper about where you're going, right? I feel like somebody wants to go study abroad. Maybe even go to like Rome and really see all the ruins and really tap into that historical side of life. Maybe even Stonehenge in England, you know, just real sacred, special places to tap into and, give you more of an awareness on the bigger picture of life as a whole. That's what I mean by your philosophy. Things could really be changing in the way you move forward from here on out. This is a very important day today too of closing out cycles for Pisceans, by the way. So the 8th is going to be a very significant day. Okay, we've got so much supporting help, you know, really sacred supporting help from your spirit guides, your angels, your protection in more of a your higher self especially. So that day is going to be very significant. So I'm going to move on into your tarot and also get a little oracle here. But we're going to do, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and Jupiter, Pisces. Okay. Time is fluid, guys. Things may not happen exactly when you want them to. So always check back in a few weeks, maybe at the end of the month, you know. And then that's why I have it on my board specifically, because, you know, we're like, what? That's not happening, you know, but again, check back. and take what lands and leave the rest. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. I can only pull out the messages that come through. So take bits and parts that fit, and always check, like I said, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter signs, if this is your sun, because you will receive more valuable informationes over there. Okay? All right, let's move on. Let's get into a little bit of, I want to focus a little bit on the love part, or whatever comes out through the romance angels, just to get an overall theme. I do feel like you guys are in a good place. This year has been, fairly cuckoo. I don't know how else to put it, but I feel more empowered. I feel more charged up and energized today. But since Scorpio season has started, certainly transformative energy, but yeah, I know we've all been feeling it. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What messages, Spirit, do you have? This is a general reading, guys, so it's going to be love, finance, career, home life, anything that'd like to come through for you. What messages do you have for my gorgeous, beautiful, intuitive, empathic Pisces in the month of November? Okay. What messages do you have for my Pisces, dear Spirit? Any messages going forward? 2. All right, keep an open mind, okay? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is what I too mean, like changing your philosophy, changing your outlook on maybe how you think a certain person should be. If you are dealing with someone, which, I don't know, I'm not picking up so much if dealing with someone. I feel like this is more family. I feel like if you are in a committed relationship, heart-to-heart conversations is a really important period and time to have these. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, your belief systems, this new philosophy change that you could be going through. But we're going to check out in the tarot who could be coming up, because, guys, we are in Mercury retrograde, okay? You know what that means? It means people from the past are going to come up. And they're going to want to reconcile. And they're going to want to say sorry. And they're going to want to fight. Okay? So, it's important for you to take the lessons you've learned in this past period. And see if you're going to get the closure you need. Or you're going to get right back into something. Alright, so let's see. Let's get into your tarot. The Spirit, what messages do you have for my Pisceans? Month of November, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Moving forward, home life, finances. This is it. And no cutting. Telling me no cutting. Alright, what's the current situation for my gorgeous Pisceans? Whoa! It's transformative energy. That was immediate, guys. Look at this. Hey! And I got a little stack here too. Whoa! Wow, things are changing. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this. Da-da-da-da-dee-doo, the Sun card. Okay, guys, let's get into this. Transformative energy. Here you go. Scorpio, Mars ruled. This is also Aries for me as a reader. But we are in this season. This is about a new foundation. Like I was saying, you could be wanting to relocate. You could be wanting to move. Start a different foundation somewhere else. I'm hearing Europe. Like the abroad studies. Castles. Like I was saying, like wanting to study more about the historic side and history of where things came from. More movement. Look at that. Cancerian energy. This is about strength of will required. This is moving forward. Again, this could be moving. This is also my guidance angel card, right? Things are happening now. Things are moving forward into your happy. Look at that. The Sun card. Could be dealing with a Leo. But this is about prosperity, fertility, growth, long-term. Happiest card in the deck here, guys. You're moving towards something very prosperous. Very, if this is relationship involved, and it very well could be, there's a new beginning here. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune is here, guys. Hey! I mean, this is beautiful. So, Jupiterian, right? So, surprises. Jupiter will be blessing us all with different surprises, right? All, you know, fitting to our dynamics, fitting to our situations. There's a new beginning here. A new beginning. This could also represent children. Some of you, I'm feeling, could be pregnant or will be finding out you're pregnant or trying for a baby now. Could also be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. But this is, you could be a mother. There could be a mother in the mix. A relationship could be changing in a mother dynamic. Scorpio season will bring up power struggles. So, which would lead also to you having to deal in crisis with the skills you have. In other words, how are you going to, you know, handle situations differently than you may have in the past, where you could have gotten triggered in the past, right? So if you're dealing with a mother, I do feel like your relationship will deepen. I think there will be a new understanding in the relationship. But the wheel is turning. Destiny. You're on your way. I feel like this is like a new experience for you, going into a new higher learning. I feel like you want to travel. Guys, I have to reiterate that Mercury is in retrograde now. So it is important to, you know, not rush into anything right away. No contracts. Don't sign anything yet. If you can wait till after the 21st, gravy, okay? But there is birthing of a new idea here. There's a new beginning here. If this is love, and it could very well be. I see Leo, I see Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus or Libra, and Scorpio or Aries. But don't get hung on the signs. They could just have that, but have that in their chart. That's Mercury too. Me stuttering Stanley here. But there's a new beginning in the way you do things. There's a new this keep an open mind is really ringing at me right now. About your soulmate being different from your usual type and expectations. I do feel an energy that people are seeing you shine and they're not digging it. They're not digging it. You know, there's always going to be the haters. Let them haters hate, right? But I do feel like you are on the precipice of something truly amazing. And you know, this is probably the third reading I've done for Pisces in a row that has been so positive and so like you're reaping the rewards of all the hard work you put in spiritually, doing the spiritual work, letting go, right? Cutting crap out, like stop weighing me down, right? Let's find out more. I want to know more. Wow, look at that. Ooh, you definitely could be dealing with a Leo. There's also Aries or Sagittarius, but a fire sign indeed. Being busy. If not, this is you being active, busy, creative, passionate, hotty patati, looking sexy. People are drawn to you right now, Pisces. And you're like, you know what? I'm just doing me. Look at me on my horse. Horse is also about loyalty. You know, and Leos are also very loyal partners, for the most part. They are one of the most loyal of signs overall across the board. So I just feel like you're taking action in your life. You're moving forward in your life. Again, more traveling here with the horse representation of wanting to travel far away lands, to go see new experiences, to experience new things. Let's find out more. What else is going on for my Pisces, guys? Yes. You know what I just noticed? You have only 2 minor arcanas here. No, you only have 1 minor arcana. This is a court card. And all the rest are major arcanas. Look, justice in the situation. Look at that. I think Libra season was very beneficial in balancing the scales out in every way, shape, and form. If you were dealing with a relationship or a court in the court of law, those burdens are getting dropped now. Things are settling out. It's balancing out. Things are going in your favor, right? You know, there'll be fairness. The need for a balanced mind. Legal matters, right? So 10 of Wands, those are the burdens you were carrying. Working a lot, you know, just emotional baggage. And look, I'm even noticing the houses back there. Like, I feel like you just want to move. Look, she's moving away from the structure behind her, the houses behind her. Like she's shining her light, trying to see the way into a new path. And it's here, you know? It's here. The Empress is here. I see this as you. This is somebody that has mastered. Guys, don't get hung up on the male and female, you know, masculine and feminine energies, okay? But the Empress, you know, she's nurtured to full potential. You know, this could also be marriage. You could be moving into the next level in a relationship if you are dating someone. Because, you know, Scorpio season is about taking a pause and being like, okay, are we going to the next level? Are we moving in? Maybe you're thinking about moving in with someone. But I do strongly feel like you're loving on yourself. You're actually comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable being alone. You don't feel lonely. And this may be not for all of you guys, depending on what you're going through and what your situation is. But I do feel like you're empowered. You're ready for what's next. You've gone through the tower moments. You've gone through the spiritual healing, the spiritual growth, the hermit mode. And now, here we go. What's next, right? You've dropped the burdens and you even like, you know what? This load's not even that heavy, right? I'm just going to, you know, you're at the 10, which brings, you know, you go back now to the Ace of Wands, which is all about new beginnings in creativity, in like new passion for life and zest in your creative endeavors, right? But I feel like you're setting off on a new journey. Look at the cards even. I didn't even notice that the cards that are dropping around like tarot, like you feel like you're spiritually guided and you're moving that way. You're moving towards where you feel you need to go. Tell me more regarding this spread for my Pisces. Wow, guys. This is amazing. I do feel like you've recently closed out a cycle with someone, a relationship, or maybe even a divorce, a marriage, and it was burdensome. Wow, look at that. You know your worth, right? Passion again. Look at this. And this was at the bottom of the deck, and I almost mentioned it. So this is about building. This is collaboration. This is good news financially. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Pentacles grounded. You know, this is all about grounding time now. Financial stability, movement. And I feel you are moving away from something that was fairly difficult. Again, relationship. Could be a work environment where you just want change. It wasn't fulfilling enough for you. And you want to set off on this new journey. Again, another travel card. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. You're moving away from the burdens here. And going into this new endeavor, work-wise. Pentacles, all about building, expansion. Expansion in knowledge. Talking with others, study, school. There's good news here. There's fresh creative energy here. So is the Empress. It's like birthing of a new idea. Man, this is exciting. I'm excited for you. And look at this. Knowing your worth, right? The Devil, Capricorn energy. I'm looking at this, you know, Capricorn being in the South Node, you know, we're all working through like our stability, the real cold, dark parts of ourselves, you know, the toxicity within ourselves, and you're moving out of that and seeing your worth. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, I feel like you're finding your stability, you're finding your groundedness, you're finding your place, you know your worth, you have self-love, you're caring for yourself. Sorry, I got a drink. I think this too is about also like passion. If you are dealing with someone, a Capricorn, a Leo, a Cancerian, all the signs are here, but strongly those. Sagittarius. I feel like you guys have a lot of passion. But at the same time, you don't want to fall back into, you don't want to fall back into the same behavioral patterns as you did. Which could be sexual encounters or solely a sexual magnetic chemical shag, you know, not worthy of a balanced relationship moving forward. And I feel you've recognized that within your relationships. You know, why did it fail? Why is it that I always end up? And I feel like these have been questions and things you've been working through diligently. not repeating the same high alert behavior. You know, maybe indulging too much, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever the case may be. You know, old thought patterns, negative thinking, codependency. Oh, it's airborne, here it comes. But that's our society today. There's no interdependency as much as we'd like to admit. There really isn't, because codependency has become our programming. So it's like breaking free of all these old belief systems of what that is. So I think you really are standing in your power, in your truth, and you're hot, and you're worthy, and you know what you deserve. This could also be same-sex relationship, I'm seeing. I feel like a lot of you also maybe have realized that you may be interested in the opposite sex more than how you were brought up, or what you thought you were. You were maybe interested more in females if you are female than you were men, or vice versa. That may be something that you coming out and admitting and owning, potentially. Let's find out more. So there's someone, a female or a feminine energy could be interested in you. Find out more regarding this Queen of Pentacles, dear Spirit. Wow, guys. Hopper. Ooh, could be dealing with the Aries, but this is taking control in a situation. This is also a business owner. This is a guy that's hard and in charge. You're determined. You're determined to move forward in your life. Look at the candle. It's just like, ah, Spirit's here. Wow. I mean, the mundane doesn't work for me anymore. It doesn't work for me anymore. I mean, we don't have to make it as hard as we do. Like changing your routine. You're taking control of that part in your life. Like getting up in the morning, getting dressed right away instead of hanging out in your pajamas all the time. I know I have a tendency to do that personally. The beauty of working at home. But it can become a routine that actually, a non-routine, right? So maybe taking control in that part of your life. Being that person that can manifest. You know, the Emperor is someone that can put everything from the ethers into this reality and make it real. Creates. Let's get more on this Emperor. Spirit. Yowza, guys. What else can you tell me, Pisces, regarding this spread? My goodness, you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is, again, taking action. You've got the King and the Queen here. Look at this. You've got a pair. Could definitely be dealing with a counterpart here. A sacred union. Someone that is a soulmate. Someone, potentially twin flame. Doesn't have to be. But certainly a soulmate union, a counterpart. Someone that you complement each other. There's a compatibility here. And I feel like this person could potentially be taking action towards you. I'm feeling strongly they could live at a distance from you. You know, we've got all these travel cards here too. Maybe that's also why you want to travel. You want to change where you live, the scenery, the routine. There's passion here. I feel like there's something that you guys could potentially collaborate on. Could also be work related. I want to find out who this is. Wow, guys, you are moving. You have moved in such a beautiful space. I feel like this is a lot of energy that you've already dealt with. Any of the burdens. You have so much positivity here. You know, this devil too could represent a fire sign in particular, or an earth sign, doesn't have to be. That may be triggered a lot of your own personal growth in your self-worth. Like, why do I always end up in situations or in relationships or situationships, right? Because there's no labeling, which makes it, I mean, anyway, each of their own on the labeling part of things. But maybe it's these old behavioral patterns that this particular person, a fire sign, earth sign, triggered for you to see about yourself. That's what I'm getting. That's what they're telling me here. Wow, guys, but you're moving into this calmer place in yourself. And it certainly came with a lot. Changes deluxo. Guys. But you are shining bright. I mean, look at her. Hey, I know my worth. Guys, I want to find out who this King of Wands is. This counterpart. What kind of advice we can get into. Maybe some timelines coming up. Jupiter is coming in here. I'm not getting this as a past person. I feel like this is a person you're dealing with and they do want to move towards you. They could also be closing out cycles on their end to be with you. Because you are shining so bright. I feel like you're getting a lot of attention too. I want to find out who this is. Guys, thank you for being here. Hey, I do personal readings. You can just check me out on igtarot.com. My pricing's there. You can send me an email and then we'll go from there. I'm really good on quick on responding. And then check me out on Instagram, igtarot. I post when I post on YouTube on there, so it's a good way to be informed. And guys, please press the little bell. Please subscribe. Please support my channel. The love, let's come together as a community. The good, bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad. That's what I always say, and I welcome it all. But otherwise, I'm going to go to the extended on Vimeo. It'll be in the description box below if you'd like to join me. But if this is where we say chim chimney, chim chim chiru, thank you for being here. I love you, and I will see you for your 10-day forecast love reading coming up.